Mutsvangwa launches fresh attacks on Chiwenga amid succession tensions. Harare Zanu-PF spokesperson Chris Mutsvangwa has reignited political tensions within the ruling party, making startling claims that the 2018 White City Stadium grenade attack, which nearly cost President Emmerson Mnangagwa his life, was allegedly an inside job orchestrated by senior party insiders. Speaking during a fiery press briefing in Harare on Thursday, Mutsvangwa asserted that the June 23, 2018 assassination attempt formed part of a broader internal plot aimed at removing Mnangagwa from power just weeks ahead of the general elections that year. His comments come as succession tensions within Zanu-PF continue to escalate, particularly between President Mnangagwa and Vice-President Constantino Chiwenga, in the lead-up to the party's annual conference in Mutare, where Mnangagwa is set to address delegates on Friday. Mutsvangwa's remarks mark one of his most direct confrontations yet with Chiwenga. He accused the vice president of being a power-hungry opportunist with an inflated sense of entitlement to leadership, describing him as a machapidizaf, a Shona idiom referring to a self-serving opportunist. According to Mutsvangwa, Chiwenga believes leadership is his birthright despite joining the Sanla forces late in the liberation struggle. The war was fought by many, not just one man, Mutsvangwa declared, asserting that Chiwenga was not even at the Sanla battlefront until late 1978 in Mozambique. He emphasized that Zimbabwe's independence was won through the combined efforts of both the Sanla and Separa forces under SANU and SEPA, and accused Chiwenga of attempting to rewrite history to bolster his own political ambitions. The outspoken spokesperson further alleged that Chiwenga is attempting to unseat Mnangagwa through proxies, including war veterans leader Blessed Jeza, as well as other loyalists behind the planned 1 million-man march scheduled for Friday. Mutsvangwa accused the vice president of leveraging the veterans movement and factional gatherings as tools to undermine Mnangagwa's authorities, referring to a recent confidential document reportedly authored by Chiwenga and published by the New Shocks. Mutsvangwa claimed the vice president sought to turn the presidium into a kangaroo court to attack Mnangagwa and accuse his allies of corruption. He added that the effort boomeranged badly, leaving Chiwenga isolated and exposed in his power play sideshow. Despite his strong rhetoric against Chiwenga, Mutsvangwa reserved high praise for President Mnangagwa, portraying him as a steady and strategic leader capable of navigating SANU through turbulent internal politics. He also commemorated the late SANU chairman Herbert Chetipo, highlighting Chetipo's historical ties with China in the 1960s, including a pivotal meeting with future Chinese leader Deng Xiaoping, which laid the foundation for modern Zimbabwe-China relations. As Zanu-PF gathers in Mutare for its annual conference, the party is set to review key political and economic developments from the past year through the Central Committee report. However, insiders suggest that the conference is likely to be overshadowed by the intensifying succession battle now spilling openly into public view between President Mnangagwa and Vice President Chiwenga. Analysts say Mutsvangwa's intervention serves multiple purposes, reinforcing loyalty to Mnangagwa, undermining Chiwenga's faction, and shaping public perception ahead of the conference. The spokesperson's comments are expected to influence discussions during the conference and could set the tone for the party's internal power dynamics in the months ahead. Observers also note that the spat highlights deeper divisions within Zanu-PF, reflecting the ongoing struggle for succession planning and political positioning. While Mnangagwa's supporters rally around his leadership and Vision 2030 agenda, Chiwenga's faction continues to assert its influence through veterans networks and other party structures. In conclusion, Chris Mutsvangwa's explosive claims have thrust succession tensions into the spotlight, revealing the complex internal dynamics of Zimbabwe's ruling party. As delegates prepare for the conference in Mutare, the focus will be on how these internal disputes are managed and whether the party can maintain unity while navigating leadership succession and national governance priorities.